Well, good evening. Welcome to the DBS Sports. I am Kenson Casper. Well, our women continue to make us proud in sports. St. Lucia has emerged champions of the 2018 ECVA Senior Women's Volleyball Championship. In the finals last night, St. Lucia defeated French Saint Martin 3-1. The ladies played undefeated for the entire championship. At the closing ceremony, St. Lucia captured 6 of the 12 individual awards. Best server went to Karen Neptune, best setter Cindy Wilson, best outside hitters Karen Neptune and Lisa Casimir, best middle blocker Yoshabel Emmanuel, and MVP Lisa Casimir. Wow. Well, after recording their first victory at the CPL, St. Lucia Stars are ready for the next clash tomorrow evening. At a press conference on Monday morning, Andre Fletcher spoke about doing it bigger for the Stars.
I've decided, if it happened that I get a start again, at least if I could carry the team down to 15 overs as much overs as possible. And when the wickets was falling around me and the captain came in, he told me, we have to try our best to stay as long as possible. So I decided, to give him some time to get himself in, as we can see, and it pays out. And hopefully I would like to continue that trend and see if I can get my team to a good start to tomorrow's game and come out with a victory.
Well, the opening batsman went on to encourage all St. Lucians to support the team, as there's still a lot to play for. He spoke to the play of Rakim Cornwall.
Cornwall has been doing a great job. As you all can see, he has a new role and he's performing it very well. And when someone is playing like this, as any batter on the other end, you feel free. So we just hope that he continues and let's hope for the best.
Well, also present at the press conference were representatives of the St. Kitts team. They spoke to the play of Evan Lewis.
Overall, we've been very happy with Evan. I mean, he works really hard at training. He's batting really well in the net session, and he's just a bit unlucky in the last couple of games, So we're not too concerned much about his form, but I mean, everyone is talking how good the wicket here. I think most of the wickets, Barbados, St. Kitts are all good wickets. So it's we're not really focusing on the wicket or Evan, so we just come here and look to play.
Into his first year of CPL action, spinner Lamakani has been good for the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. He spoke to his experience so far.
I was just thinking to give my best every time, and so that I can help my team with any kind of thing that can help our team. And yeah, they showed me their faith, and they had that belief on me. And yeah, so far in the 3 games I've performed well so far, and just trying to be like a ball on the same line and length again in the next matches.
Well, the Stars take on Chris Gale and the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots from 6 p.m. on Tuesday, where we have members of the Stars in studio during our sports talk show. Well, the Mabia Valley will be the place to be on the weekend of September 1st, as the final 2 spots for the Black Hat Super 8 was decided on Saturday, 18th August. Before appreciative crowd at the Marshall playing field, Central Castries got the better of arch rivals Leclerc on penalties following a 1-1 draw in the day's opener. We spoke to the goalkeeper of Central Castries.
Today's game was just a little warm-up, for the Northern Zone. We're also getting ready for the Big 8. Just trying our best, making sure our player get our touches right, and just hoping our system work A1.
All right, you were able to pretty much ensure that your team make it to the second game. Very good keeping, good saves. Tell us a little bit about that penalty shootout.
Yeah, man, penalties are 50-50 thing, 50 on me, 50 on the kicker. But you just have to try to make the odds better on your side. So I just try to beat them mentally before they step up and just hope the job done.
In the second game, the National Under-20 team overcame the Island Cup champions Marshall, also via the penalty route, following their goalless draw. We spoke to the goalkeeper of the National Under-20 team.
Well, during regulation time, we had an option by the coach just to keep the ball, possess the ball, because that's what he's been looking for, and then just take the chances when it comes. But we play well.
All right, and then the penalty shootout, of course, capable. You've had a reputation of saving. So tell us take us through what has happened in there.
Well, I just know I just have to go and give my best for my team, Team St. Lucia. Pray to the Lord, thank the Lord for helping me to save 2 penalties and putting 1 behind in net to seal the game for the National Under-20.
Well, Grosley made light work of Central Castries in the playoff with a goal from goal machine Troy Eto Greenwich. No surprises there. The final game featured Grosley and the national under-20 team, which again was won on penalties by the youngsters, following a 1-1 draw. Raphael Lejeune was the goal scorer for the national under-20s from Grosley, while Elijah Fish Louis was the goal scorer for Grosley. We spoke to the assistant coach Sapatas Hunt about the overall play of the national under-20 team.
Today we looked at today as more of preparation. We have a tournament going into in November, and we've been putting down a lot of work behind the scenes. The boys have been training very hard, and we wanted them to go out there and express, show some quality as national athletes and take some pride in their work. So it's been a good preparatory game for the upcoming tournaments that we are going to participate in.
And tonight you all came up against two quality teams and you were victorious. Tell us about tonight's activities.
We just stressed that we wanted them to maintain the shape. You know, we worked in a formation. We wanted them to display the basic knowledge of this formation, and they did. They did that for us. We only conceded one goal against Grosley. Our keepers only had to contend with 3 shots over the span of the 2 games. So we're satisfied. We focused a lot on the defensive shape the past week in training, and the guys have been improving slowly but surely. They're getting there.
Well, we also spoke to Jamal Shabazz at Marshall, who have made way for Kimani Monrose to play for Caledonia in Trinidad. At least get a trial. We'll have more on that interview during our 758 Sports Talk program. Well, we take a break, but when we get back, Imani Melius hits yet another half-century. Welcome back. Kimani Melius, with his second consecutive half-century, guided the Windward Islands to a 6-wicket victory against the Leeward Islands in the CWI under-1950 over competition being played in St. Vincent and the Grenadines at the Cumberland playing field. After being sent in, Leewards was restricted to 155 for 9 in 43 overs, with Yuri Smith making an even 50 and Zawandi White 40. The wicket takers for the Windwards were Micah Joseph 3 for 18 in 9 overs, Gerard Noel 3 for 23 in 6 overs, and Joshua Alexander 2 for 29 in 5 overs. Set a victory target of 156. The Windwards, led by an impressive 63 from a new West Indies B selectee, Kimani Melius, went on to win. His commanding knock included 4 fours and 5 sixes. Other useful contributions came from Jonel Eugene, another start. He got 29, Jahil Walters 20, and Teddy Bishop 11. Michael Louis was the Leeward Islands' most successful bowler with 2 for 36 from 5.3 overs. The Windwards' next match is against Barbados. That match was played today, Monday 20th. Well, the University of the West Indies Cricket West Indies CWI initiative Pace Like Fire got underway at the Darren Sammy Cricket Grounds on Friday, August 17th from 11 a.m. The main aim and objective of the talent search was to identify the fastest and best male and female bowlers across the region between the ages of 16 and 22. Subsequently, a selected number from across the region will be engaged in a UWI program towards further developing the fast bowlers. Former West Indies Test opener Darren Ganga was the main point person on the St. Lucia leg of the program and was assisted by local coaches Kip Shalry, Brian Calix and Alton Crafton. The day's fastest deliveries were clocked by Dylan John, followed by Daniel Jabatis. The event moved to the south of the island on Saturday, 18th August, where a similar exercise was held at the Philip Master Grounds in Vieux-Fort. In local football news, Faith United remained unbeaten in the Soufrière Football League Promotional League with a convincing 3-0 victory over Black Panthers. They were helped by a hat-trick by William Snack in the 30th, 58th and the 70th minute. Well, finally, Manchester United did well. Manchester United went down to newly promoted Brighton last weekend. Let's take a look.
Dong down to March. Quick cross, low cross. A delightful flick of the right boot. The advantage of the back post. Oh. Ball's here to Gross. Knockout. Chance 2-0. Shane Duffy. 2 quick-fire goals. And the Amex goes. Young. Flat service towards Lindelof again. We've seen that before. The shot comes in. Oh, the header from Lukaku. And it's 2-1. Luke Shaw limps away. It was his shot initially, bounced over some hapless Brighton defenders and tucked behind that wall. Knockaert. And he got the curl on it, but not the dip. A little further for Gross, who steps up, right-footed, and scores. He got a piece of that with his left leg, De Gea. He looks really disappointed, the goalkeeper, and it's not just because that ball's rolled into the back of the net. Same thing. Fellaini. Is that a penalty? It is. Here we go. Quicker this time, scores. 3-2. Lovely penalty. Always in control of that, wasn't he? The sprint, the pace.
Well, sad. In other results, Chelsea, they defeated Arsenal 3-2. Manchester City defeated Huddersfield 6-1, while Tottenham, they defeated Fulham 3-1. As sports, let's take a look at your tropical weather update. DBS News continues after the break.